Welcome to my functional flow class, and the focus here is setting up a sequence with good structure, with great alignment, so that we can move in a fluid way, creating a flow, moving one breath per movement. But it's all about the setup. That's the key. It's the stage for the dance. So this is what we're going to be doing today, using strength to create length and to make some space. So we're going to start off in a child's pose. Any version of a child's pose works great here. Forehead to the mat, hips back, beginning to deepen each and every breath, in and out through the nose, knowing that our breath is the foundation for the practice. Our breath is designed to slow down our movements. Our movements are not designed to speed up our breath. Maybe a 4 count in and out to get you settled in. And slowly coming up forward into a tabletop on the hands and knees under hips, shoulders over wrists. Index fingers are going to point forward here. Getting the shoulder blades to spread on an exhale breath. Tuck your chin to your chest and round your back. Very traditional cow and cat. Inhale, we're coming into the cow, arching the back, extending the spine. Exhale, pressing down to round. 2 more times. Inhale, extension. Exhale, spinal flexion. We'll do it again. Inhale, extend, and then hold here. Make sure the shoulder blades spread, scapula press, elbows are hugging in. From there, bottom ribs begin to lift. We'll extend the right leg back behind us, ball the foot on the mat. Take the left hand, bring it to your belly, give it a little tap to make sure your core is engaged, keeping a level pelvis as we lift the right leg just a few inches off the mat. The heel is pushing toward the back of the mat, toes are pressing down, and then the left arm reaches forward and we just hold. Top of left foot pressing into the ground, shin, toes, breathing through the nose, keeping that level pelvis. 1 more full breath. And come down and rest. So shifting to the other side. First thing, extend the leg back, ball the foot on the mat. Push into the hands, bring right hand to belly, little tap. Now left foot's gonna lift and hover level with the pelvis. I don't want my hip to open up or my back to dump, so I'm pulling in. The right arm reaches and we hold. Right foot pressing into the earth. 3, 2, and 1. Placing it down. Curling the toes underneath, starting in a bear pose. We keep the bend in the knees as we press the hips back. Tailbone is reaching up, outer hips are lifting. Shoulder blades are spreading as the palms are pressing. We'll take a little pedal into the dog, so 1 leg straight at a time, pedaling it out left to right. And we'll use that movement to bring us all the way up to the top of the mat. And you want your feet about the width of your mat, the width of the front of the mat. Well, you'll grab your elbows, a hang, a sway, a figure 8. Great place to just kind of play with your body here as we decompress the spine and release the hamstrings, shaking the head, yes and no. And then coming up really slow, keep a soft bend in the knees, stacking the spine 1 vertebrae at a time. So we'll keep facing forward, pressing into the outer edges of the heels and the ankles so the arches lift. Big inhale, arms reach high. And as we exhale, we'll lean to the right, left arm stretching up and over the head. Now shift your hips to the left a little bit as you reach out past your fingertips. Taking your next inhale breath, bringing it through center. And then exhaling over to the other side. Want the hips to move slightly to the right. Reaching through your fingertips. Back to center. We're going to bring the hands to the hips. Thumbs are going to point toward the sacrum. Elbows are going to stay in. So you're going to press the pelvis forward. Now lift the center of the chest. Big inhale breath. Exhale, come halfway down, just halfway. Feel the hamstring muscles engage. We're starting to activate the posterior chain, the back of the body. Now bending into your right knee, place your right hand down below your right shoulder. Turn your chest to the left and reach to the sky. You're welcome to circle the wrist, circle the arm if you like. Using a big inhale breath, lift, lengthen, reach, stretch, and then exhale, left hand comes down. The left knee will start to bend. Turning the chest to the right, then reaching to the sky. So we want the heart to be the guide, the arm is just along for the ride. Circling the wrist, maybe arm circles with it. A big inhale to spread and reach. Exhale, coming down. We'll step the feet in about 2 fist distance. So 2 fists is actual the width of the hips. Now from here, in a modified half lift, bring your hands to your shins. The idea, the back of the head level with the pelvis. And then as you exhale, fold forward, soft bend in the knees. Beginning by lifting the head, take an inhale breath, rise up to stand. Exhale, hands together at your heart center. So this is a modified sun salutation. We'll move with the breath. Arms come down by your sides. Inhale, reach up. Now bend your knees deeply. Take the tension out of the hamstring as you fold forward. From here, with the knee bend, straighten the legs. Inhale, I call this flying half lift. Reach the arms back. Hands level with hips, head level with hips. And then as you exhale, step back to a plank. First time we're in this plank, press the earth away. Now in plank, we're hugging the upper arms towards each other. Bottom ribs will knit, kneecaps lift, and I want to lift the chin, pushing the earth away so the shoulder blades spread. Now throughout the sequence, you have the option to stop in plank on an exhale breath, or let the elbows bend 90 degrees, chaturanga. You can also do it from the knees. Now inhale, we're coming to cobra. From plank, the knees come down, the chest lifts up, and a slight bend in the elbows as we pull the heart forward. You're welcome to do upward facing dog, of course. Knees off the mat, arms all the way straight. And with an exhale, downward facing. Deep breath. Now we make it all connect. Lift the heels, knees bend. As you exhale, step or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, modified half lift to the shins. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise to stand, connect your hands, and as you exhale, knees bend, and we come right back down. As the legs straighten out, inhale, flying half lift, reach back. Exhale, plank or the bottom of a push-up. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Deep inhale. Exhale, knees bend, step or jump. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Bending the knees, exhale, melting on top of the thighs. Inhale, extend the legs, reach the arms behind. Exhale, plank or bottom of push-up. Inhaling, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. You're welcome to flow through a couple of those on your own, or just meet up in a downward facing dog. Begin to lift the right leg. We're going to hold that leg straight and work on creating a level pelvis, meaning the right hip point comes down a little bit, and it's not about how high we lift. With an exhale breath, draw the knee to the chest and step toes to right thumb, finding a runner's lunge position. And from here, go ahead and move around a little bit. Maybe you want to straighten and bend, shift the hips. We're just settling into this position. Planting the left hand down, I don't want to rest. I want to press into the left hand as I open my chest to the right, reaching the right hand to the side. Outer right hip back, back leg nice and strong, straight. With an inhale breath, we reach, and exhale, we pivot the feet to the long side of the mat, forward folding. Begin to rise up onto your fingertips, adding a twist toward the back of your mat, twist toward the left foot, back foot, reaching the left arm up in the air. With an exhale, bring that left hand back down, crawl around to the front. Lower your back knee and make sure your left knee is behind your left hip. We don't want to be stacked like that. Left foot presses into the mat and we reach up both hands, Anjaneyasana. Left foot is your anchor. Now use your right hamstring to kind of pull forward with the right knee. Belly and lower ribs draw in, palms face one another. One more inhale breath. Exhale, plank or the bottom of the push-up. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, left leg lifts. We're keeping the neutral pelvis and squared hips. Exhale, drawing knee to chest, stepping to left thumb, runner's lunge. Finding some time to move around a little bit, shift the pelvis, move the hips. Back leg nice and straight, right hand down. Push to twist, left arm reaches. Left hip, pull it back. Hug the back heel in a little bit. Deep breath in. Exhale, we pivot to the long side of the mat, head hang, neck relax. With the next inhale breath, rising up, lifting the chest and twisting toward the back of the mat, toward the right foot. Another big inhale breath. Exhale, pivoting to the front, coming into our low lunge. As the back knee comes down, I want to make sure my right hip is in front of my right knee, right foot firmly pressed. Coming up for Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Squeeze the left hamstring, draw the lower belly and bottom ribs in. Inhale high, exhale plank or bottom or push-up. Inhale up dog or cobra, exhale down dog. Take a deep breath. Now we get it to connect and we move with the breath 2 times on each side. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step to right thumb. Left hand stays down. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, come around to the side, legs wide. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, crawl your hands to the front. Lower the knee. Inhale, left foot press, arms overhead. Exhale, plank or bottom or push up. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, step. Inhale, twist left. Exhale, pivot to the right. Inhale, chest up, right arm high. Exhale, crawling to the front. Lower knee, Anjaneyasana, inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. One more time. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step. Twist right, inhale. Exhale to the side. Inhale, chest up, left hand up. Exhale, crawling to the front. Lower knee, inhale. Exhale, plank or bottom push-up. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left leg, inhale, breath. Exhale, step. Twist left, inhale. Pivot right, exhale. Right hand up, inhale. Exhale to the front. Lower knee, inhale, reach up. Exhale, plank or bottom push up. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, we'll go to a child's pose. Take a few breaths here. Make sure you're keeping your breath steady, whether we're in movement or stillness. So we did a Sun A variation modification, a Sun B, and now we will set up our Sun C. Returning to a downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. This time give permission to bend the knee and stack the hip. Just make sure your left heel stays in line with your left toes. Now exhale, bring that foot between the hands. Spin your back foot flat. You want the back foot angled forward 45 degrees. From here, this warrior 2 stance, reverse your warrior, right arm all the way up and back. Allow a deep bend in the right knee without the toes gripping. Firm in the back leg, arch of back foot lifts. Now exhale, straighten the leg. We want the front leg to rotate outward, the back thigh to rotate in, and that way we have space to reach past the hip for triangle pose. Your bottom shoulder will move back as your top hip pushes forward, bottom lower ribs drawing in. With an inhale, rise, pivot to the long side. Hands come together and then heels come in as we settle into goddess. And on the first one, we move around a little bit, shift the hips. As we inhale, heels go out, arms go up. Exhale, facing the front into warrior 2. Making sure that back hip comes down so the spine is a straight line. Arms reach front to back nice and wide. Straightening into your front leg, using the strength with the legs engaged, reach all the way back for reverse triangle. One more big inhale to lift, and then exhale to the mat, down dog, plank, chaturanga, inhaling, up dog or cobra, exhale, pressing back. So you're welcome to modify that. Left leg lifts, this time we bend and stack the hip. Right heel, keep it in and down. Exhale, knee to chest, stepping through, back foot flat, back foot angled forward, warrior 2 stance, going all the way back for reverse warrior. Firm into the back leg, press into outer edge. Left knee bends without the toes gripping the mat. Straightening the leg, we're going to come forward. Left thigh rotates out, back thigh rotates in. We hinge from the hip, Trikonasana. Bottom shoulder moving back, so we're stacked. Bottom ribs pulling in, so we're engaged. Inhale, rise, turn to the right alongside your mat. Exhale, goddess, heels come in. Now the heels will go out with an inhale, rising up. Exhale, facing the front, warrior two. Make sure your back foot turns inward with you. Long through the arms. Hug the inner thigh. Straighten the leg, inhale, stretching back. The legs active. One more inhale breath. Exhale, plank. Bottom of push-up. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Okay, now we move with the breath. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, take a step. Reverse warrior, inhale. Triangle, exhale. Inhale, rise, turn to the side. Exhale, heels in for goddess. Inhale, coming up, heels out. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten the leg, inhale, reach back. Exhale, hands to the mat, plank or bottom of push-up. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the left. Exhale, take a step. Reverse the warrior, inhale. Straighten the leg, triangle, exhale. Inhale, rise, turn to the side. Exhale, goddess. Inhale up. Exhale, feet to the front. Straighten left leg, inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, plank or bottom of push-up. Inhale. Down dog, exhale. We're going one more time. Right leg, inhale, breath. Exhale, step. Reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, rise. Exhale, goddess. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior two to the front. Straighten the leg, inhale. Exhale, bottom of a push-up. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left leg lifts with an inhale breath. Exhale, take a step. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, turn to the side. Exhale, down. Inhale, heels out. Exhale to the front, warrior two. Straighten the leg, inhale. Exhale, plank, or last time, bottom of push-up. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Take a moment to rest, manage the breath. We're gonna finish with cueing pigeon, a very specific way to protect the knee and stretch the hip. I'll show you from this angle, downward facing dog. Right leg comes up. We're gonna bring the right knee to the right elbow and rotate right toes to left wrist. Now from here, what you're typically cued to do is to bring your right foot forward. But instead of that, I want you to bring your right knee out and back and then shift the entire pelvis back to take it out of the knee joint and put it into the hip. Now from here, you can be in it for a minute, 2 minutes, as long as you like. You can also reach back and grab. And I'll demo again on the other side. So I'm giving you the time and space to stay as long as you like. Here it is one more time. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale to the elbow crunch. I bring the toes up, but not too far. Coming down, a natural position for my foot. Now, instead of foot forward, it's knee out, hips back. And that allows me to get into my hip stretch. Feel free to stay here for as long as you like, 10 deep breaths. To finish this practice, very short practice so you can get to it, we'll end up on our backs, coming into a bridge, any sort of a back bend. Give it 5 to 10 breaths, 1 to 3 rounds, finishing with a spinal twist. I'll guide you through it, right knee to your chest. As we bring it across, we want the hip to scoot back and then the twisted side the hand and knee side, we want that shoulder blade to scoot outward from underneath you to find a deeper spinal twist. I'll cue it again on the other side. As the left knee comes to the chest, I bring it across the body. I'll scoot the hip back. Now, the knee and hand side is the shoulder blade that's going to scoot outward to help me find a deeper twist. And as always, finishing your practice in Shavasana. Give yourself permission to be here for a bit. Thanks for joining me in this functional flow short practice. Peace.